104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here.
Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And
Ding dong.
Ryan. 104.1 KRBE.
Well, good morning, Houston, Texas.
Who wants to party?
It is Friday, January 17th of 2025 at 6:01 a.m. And it's Roula, Ryan, Eric, Special K, and Sam. On Monday, many schools are going to be out for MLK Day, and that means you are kicking off an extra long weekend.
3-day weekend.
And could be more.
Right, because of the snow.
True.
It keeps changing. It keeps changing.
It's like
It
my
keeps
prize
changing.
picks. You pick more or less. You think you'll have more than 3 days off this week?
Or is it right.
Maybe
Is it going to be
more?
on Tuesday and Wednesday, or just Tuesday, or just Wednesday, or what is happening? We don't know. It's been changing constantly. When this whole snow talk started, it was like Sunday into Monday. MLK Day is going to be snowy. Then that changed to, no, it'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday's 3 to 5 inches.
Well, they're saying
What?
Monday and Tuesday is when it's possible, but the hard freeze Wednesday.
I'm a lifelong Houstonian. I don't know what hard freeze means anymore. I mean,
Gets
freeze
below,
is freeze.
we're talking
It's
temperatures
freezing.
down in the 20s.
Right, but freeze.
Hard.
Freeze is freeze, right?
Hard
Ice is
freeze.
ice. Yeah.
Do you have a hard time communicating to each other your thoughts? The couples counselor is a place where you can kind of like volley.
I wish we
back
had. We
and
need
forth.
one. Anyone listening that wants to be
The official Roula
yeah,
Ryan Show couples
sponsor,
counselor.
like be part of KRB. We have Push and Win. We got Ramsey.
I mean, the problem is that people don't listen. They're trying to do a rebuttal. So you're not hearing your partner.
You know what the problem is? Nobody's listening anymore, and they don't do rebuttals. They don't take attention.
No, here's the
Wait,
problem.
what?
Nobody's listening, and then they can't
It's like the Spider-Man meme. All of us looking at each other.
because nobody's listening. Now, listen. Here's the thing. It sounds like they're not even talking.
See? It's just us.
He's having some kind of like a high dream or something. Okay, listen.
He's like, "What's wrong with these
Bottom
guys?
line
I
is,
think
you
they're
guys
talking."
need to communicate more. Charlie, you have to read off your wife's signals. She's not into what you're doing. It's not attractive to her. And for you, Lisa, he feels like you don't pay attention to him. And y'all just need to kind of communicate it out so y'all can fix this.
How about a weed-free weekend where you guys get away, just the two of you?
It sounds like a promo for a radio station.
Weed-free weekend.
I'm up for it. I mean, especially after she just went to the groomers.
You make it sound like she went to a pet salon.
Went to the groomers. Really?
I don't know what you call that place.
Oh my God. It's just
All
kind of
right,
like a wax
you guys just
spa,
work it
wax
out. I don't even know if we can even talk to you guys because
I don't. It's fine. I hope you
just
guys
enjoy.
Good luck.
Enjoy your girls' trip, but also make him feel okay before you leave on the girls' trip. Y'all figure this out, okay? Thanks for coming to us, Charlie. Good luck with you guys.
Thank you guys for your help.
All right, there you go. Rolling Ryan's Roses. I can see where you'd be a little suspicious if she's never done that in the entire time that they've been
Well,
married.
he got nailed on the text yesterday after it was all said and done.
You know?
Like, this guy's lazy. And this one person said that her boyfriend does the same thing and she was about to dump him.
I had
She's not married to him yet.
I only have a few minutes here, so I want to ask you guys this question. A friend of mine in St. Louis, he took an Uber. It was like 9:30 or 9 at night. He was at happy hour, so maybe 8:30. Whatever. Uber took him home, and the Uber guy asked him if he could use his bathroom. So I'm like,
What, one or two?
I don't know.
Well, still, just the fact that he wants to come into your house or the Uber driver's going to come into your house.
Now he was smart because he's got a baby under 1. So he said, "Oh, I wish I could, but my kid sleeps early, and
Yeah.
I just can't let anyone just wake him up and stuff." So he got out of it. But then I started thinking, what if? Because I think just go to a bathroom somewhere. But what do you say, like?
Oh, God.
Especially like if you worry about your stars and stuff, you worry about your
Your rating?
your rating.
I mean, are they I'm cute?
Yeah.
No, Kevin, that's your criteria.
House is like a female, you'd not do that at all.
No. Especially if your wife isn't home and she's like, "Oh, could I come in?" I'm like,
No, he's talking about if you're a
No.
female passenger.
Like if it's Roula.
Like, there's
I
no
hear
way
ya.
a female
Oh, yeah.
passenger
No, God, no,
should
it's
say,
dangerous.
sure, come on into my
But what
place.
if it was a female driver and she say she was pretty? and she has to go to your house as a guy.
I don't care about the looks.
Because
I
if
just
your
don't want
wife
somebody
did
in
come
my house.
home,
the Uber driver had to poop, hon.
But what if it's? But Roula, what if it's?
Yeah.
Because I've had many times. I've had this lady, a sweet mom, driving in the afternoon while her kids are at school, and she's like,
if that
"Hey,
stuff happens,
can I please come?
I mean, I
use the
suppose if
restroom,
you
ma'am?"
know them and you've used them.
say-
Like, my brother is an Uber driver, and they always know to plan, like he plans things. Obviously, something could creep up on you, like, oh, God, I got to go. But you find, they know where to go. Like, in other words,
I would just
this
tell him-
restaurant has an open restroom.
Or like Eric, I'm sorry, Kevin, you asked me what would I do if
Yes.
she was a sweet little mom and she's dropping off at my house. I'd say, oh, do you know that like not even 1 minute from here is this awesome, super clean grocery store bathroom? There's a grocery store right up the road. Bye. Close the door.
yes.
passive aggressive.
I don't care. It's why am I the bad guy? Because
Yeah.
some stranger
I'm
says,
not
can I come
saying
into
you
your
are.
house? You know what I mean?
I mean,
like
I-
it's a weird position to be put in.
That's what
I
I'm
feel
saying.
like you should have the right to say, nah, I'm not comfortable with that.
Right. I don't want strangers in my house.
But
I have
people just
OCD.
we feel awkward to say.
I would probably allow the person because I hate
I know.
confrontation.
And you don't get a bad rating.
Well, I don't care about the rating,
Is
but
it
I'd be
worth
like,
getting
oh.
killed over?
So then,
Okay.
yeah, well, you confront
Well,
them
if it's an
in
old
the
lady-
bathroom for like 30 minutes. You're like, hi, Nana, are you
They
okay in
probably
there?
would move in
That would
my
be-
house and I wouldn't do anything.
That'd be the premise of a movie. She goes in there, it's a sweet
Yeah.
old lady, and then she dies in your bathroom.
How about if it's the
Oh my
gosh,
gosh,
Ryan.
that's good.
what if it's the
That's
UPS
terrible.
guy? What if it's like the guy you see all the time, Amazon guy, like that girl? That's the person that always drops off. You've seen that person probably 50 times.
No, I don't want somebody. I don't
And
want
then
Oh,
they're not-
absolutely, I would let them. Yeah, like I know my mailman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, my mail. Now I know my mail lady. She's
See?
really,
Could be like
really
that with
sweet.
Amazon.
I would let her come in.
Because you
I
know
don't
him.
see the mail person very often. However, for Christmas, I gave her a gift because I was home when she came up and I just gave her something small. And she was like, oh my God, that's so nice. And I asked her her name. You know, I usually remember everything. It
Yeah.
didn't stick. It didn't stick. Isn't that weird? And now I've already asked her her name, so now I
Yep.
can't ask
I
her
hate
again.
that. I did that
It
with my
didn't
See, that's
stick.
when you bring your spouse into the
But how do you, if
picture.
they're not home?
No, I was home by
No,
myself.
I'm just saying, like, if you ever have that opportunity where you can't remember somebody's name, you introduce your spouse, and then you know the trick, and then you act like you got to clear your throat. So while you're clearing your throat, your spouse asks their name.
But what if your spouse doesn't pick up on it?
Right.
It's
I'm
so
like,
weird.
hey,
Mine
this is
does.
my friend.
She knows.
This is my friend Kevin, and and oh crap!
Right,
I didn't
I've
say
seen
anything.
you fake clear your throat.
It looks
you
so
make it
fake.
so obvious that you're like
Yes.
trying to cough it out. Like,
I did that with Jen just last week. I forget who it was. And I'm like, oh, hi, this is Jen. And then I started doing it. She goes, hi, I'm Jen. What's your name? I'm like, she knew to pick up. She knew
She
my
knew.
routine.
I just laugh because the
I'm
only
so
person on the
bad
show
at
that want to be
names.
an actor is you, and I think you're the worst actor on the show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. That's why I'm not doing it.
You can see through.
I'm like so easy to predict.
Yeah.
Well, an Uber driver has mentioned that you got to keep a cup in the car.
oh.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Well, how girls
Well, that
do
works if you're a guy.
Yeah.
I guess you have to have a funnel, too.
Is that how it works with a girl?
No, I think girls maybe are more on top of the game. Like, hey, I really got to go soon, so I better just go
Find
now
a
since there's nobody
Starbucks,
in my
find a
car.
grocery store.
Starbucks
find
is
a gas
not always
station.
the answer, though.
It sure is usually. If it's open, you can go
but
in
they
there.
have bathrooms. The one near me has a bathroom that locks. So
All right, so you ask them for the key.
Yeah.
Hi.
They're like, well, these days they're like, did you buy something? Wasn't there a story yesterday and the day
Yeah,
before? It's
Starbucks
like,
is starting to crack
Yeah.
down. No
Yeah.
loitering.
I would like to pee first and then I would purchase something.
Right, that's what I've done
Yeah,
before.
hey, I'm not
Because I'm not
going to
take my drink in there.
Exactly.
They'd be like,
And then
and
you
I
just-
can't hold it.
Then you peed, and then they're going to have that coffee, and then you have to pee again.
Or
Probably.
you just get a cup
Yep.
of ice.
You're
Can I
really
say a
just
cup of
renting
ice?
Starbucks.
Say $1 for a cup of ice.
That's true.
$1 for a cup of ice. Okay, so obviously the big news for the last few weeks has been the fires that have overtaken and ravaged California. Now a whole bunch of entertainers are getting together for a huge concert to give money to all the people who've been devastated by the fires. It's called Fire Aid, and the lineup, like the kids say, is fire.
Oh!
Da-da-bum!
Was your Caruso music for that
Yeah,
one?
where's my ba-dum-bum?
Oh, here you
It's
go.
pretty big. We'll go over it. Here's your official weather for today.
It's going to be warm and cloudy. Might even get up to about 70. Right now, 44 degrees and 614 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From the big screen to the big house.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and obviously you've been watching the news. You've seen California has been ravaged by these fires. People have died, houses completely destroyed, entire communities completely destroyed. So a benefit has been put together now to raise money for all the victims of these insane wildfires, and it's happening January 30th. It's called Fire Aid. And I was looking up, like, where am I going to see it? Because you think, like, usually when there's a big disaster like the tsunami or 9/11, they quickly got something together and it was on every single network. You could watch it on every channel.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Fire Aid is going to be broadcast by select AMC theaters and streaming services. So it's not going to be on one of the alphabet networks that you have just on your regular cable or whatever. It's going to be on Apple, Max, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Prime Videos, YouTube, and things like that.
Well, that kind of covers it all, though.
That's true.
I mean,
but I still have to
between those
actually
streaming
get
services.
get in the. I don't know. Maybe it's just I just thought I'd pop it on because it'd be on all the channels.
Of all those streaming services, though, Netflix is really the easiest one to use. Apple, as much as I love it, that is a really bad interface.
I feel like Netflix is the channel, like the cable box.
That's
exactly
that's
where
your
everybody
home
had.
base. Yeah,
That's
Netflix
the first one,
is the
yeah.
home base.
So the people involved with this, well, who's not involved with this really is the question. You've got everybody from Billie Eilish to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Lady Gaga, Pink, Stevie Nicks, Gwen Stefani, Jelly Roll, Katy Perry, Gracie Abrams, Green Day, Gwen Stefani. Who else? Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rod Stewart, Sting.
Eagles.
If you think of any entertainer, they're all performing, and special guests will be, more acts and special guests will be announced in the lead up of the show. It's happening at the Intuit. I don't know how to say it right. Intuit. Yeah, Dome, INTUIT.
When it used to be.
That's the brand new one.
Oh, it's a brand new one.
It was the Staples Center, right?
What's the guy,
no,
Ballmer, the bald, chubby guy that went crazy with Microsoft? Remember, he owns the Clippers. He's like,
yeah.
He's going to spend millions to put this together too. So
yes, actually, because you obviously if you're going to use this venue, it costs money, but he's going to override that cost. Let's see.
They're also doing the forum too. You said,
So are
right?
they looking for
The
donations?
Yeah, they're going to raise money.
Yeah, what's the call to action?
Yeah.
The call to action is
thank you.
donations to rebuild the community.
Got it. So
So,
they're
like,
going to give us
throughout
like
the
a
breaks-
concert, and then you can just donate while you're watching.
Kind of like when they
Okay.
do Farm Aid and stuff, they put the number underneath
Right.
while they're performing, and then
And there's going to be another telethon on January
Actors.
24th, just on YouTube and Twitch, right before this concert. But they don't say anything about who's performing at that. It's another fundraiser. So
And
Fire Aid.
I'm glad they're doing this, but I find it curious that why didn't they do this for something like the victims of the flood and the hurricane that came through the Appalachian and
because this is where they live.
Yeah.
It's their
This is the
backyard.
entertainment capital of the world.
So the entertainers are raising for their own backyards. I understand.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, for their community.
I understand how you can feel that way, but remember, Roula has done this story a lot. Just everyday regular people have lost everything, and 24 people have lost their lives.
The celebrities are just the faces that we know, but for
The
every
country
one
artists
celebrity
performed.
you're seeing, there's probably 50 regular people, 100 regular families that don't have the money the celebrities have, and
like
they're
up near
nothing.
like Asheville and everything, where everything they had. No, they had a bunch
Floods.
of country artists. did
There
a
was-
bunch of-
yeah,
Did
actually,
it
you're
come
right.
together? That's good.
some
I
stuff.
didn't know that.
There was a country.
It's like
I
Harvey.
would-
Did we get anything for Harvey?
No,
We
I
just
don't
got
think
JJ
so.
Watt's big publicity. I mean, all those NFL teams.
But
That's
they
how he got
did a
32
concert
million.
for us,
They didn't do a
Yeah.
benefit or anything. no.
Only when Coldplay did that song in Miami because they were supposed to perform that night and they had to skip Houston and they did that song and then they let it actually be on streaming so you could purchase it and then
I was thinking, like, what is the safest place to live?
I know
Like middle of Iowa?
flood
But I don't want to live in
fires,
Iowa.
snowstorms, avalanches, mudslides. I mean, everybody's got something,
Yeah, there's
right?
blizzards in Iowa.
Montana,
Yeah,
all that
it's too cold up
Wyoming.
there.
We didn't have anything in Delaware, really.
No.
We're far enough inland that a hurricane north that a hurricane never really hit us. Well, I guess we did have
They had
huge
that big
snowstorms.
One. Didn't that big
Yeah, I
one?
was going to say, we definitely had snow.
We had like weeks off of school.
Governor Christie.
Snow.
Was Governor Christie from Jersey?
New
Yeah.
Jersey,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Remember they had that big-
Sandy was.
Oh
a bad-
yeah, they had a big hurricane right
that was
there.
Sandy was.
Yeah.
the
It
storm.
gets you everywhere.
That's
I mean,
something.
we're kind of destroying the planet, like with the global warming and everything, the severe weather conditions.
climate change.
Climate change, yeah.
I mean, I watched 1883, and they had a big tornado go through there in that show, Taylor Sheridan. So
Yeah,
about
but
the 1900
now the
hurricane?
So I don't. That wasn't.
now we get
That was
this
a global
once in a
warming then.
100-year storm every year.
Well, let's move on to this. Justin Baldoni has hit back now again with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and the whole lawsuit of who is trying to ruin whom. Yesterday he sued. put another lawsuit on Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds for $400 million for allegedly orchestrating a smear campaign against him and trying to take control of the movie, which he directed. Blake is already suing him for allegedly trying to ruin her reputation after she spoke up about sexual misconduct on the set. Was that a scratch or was that a snort?
I hit my headphone.
Oh, wait, it wasn't me.
Oh, I thought Kevin was snorting.
I have a pad on mine. Like you wouldn't hear it if I hit it.
Oh,
There's like underwear on your
It kind
thing.
of sounded like a frog, like a ribbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, behind the scenes, Kevin, your microphone does look like it's got panties on it.
It looks like a G-string for some stripper at La Bear.
I had some
Fred Flintstone.
I had leftover costume from the Renaissance Festival, so I was like, why don't I make a mic sock out of this? And it really does look
And
like
then when we
leopard
have
print.
guests,
over
they're
here.
like, do you want me to use this mic?
Yeah,
And
we
we're
had
like,
the
oh, we can
cowboy.
take it off.
The
Yeah, I
cowboy-
did.
The cowboy used it?
Yeah, the cowboy used it. I was like, Eric, take that off. Take the panties off of it.
And I'm like, what are you talking about? Panties? Yeah. I'm like, I'm not wearing panties.
Well, that's what it
You want
sounds
me to
like when
give
you
you
hit your
panties?
mic while you're talking. And actually, in all the years that we've been doing this, and you'd think we're pros, we've all done different events where we were speakers or hosts or whatever. And I had to do a charity event one time for a school. And when I went up there, the very first thing that I said, when I got up there for the very first thing I was going to say, my face went right into the mic and my tooth hit the mic.
Ow. Did it chip your tooth?
I could not believe that. No, it didn't. It didn't chip me or anything or
that's
hurt me.
good.
But I was so shocked. I go, really? I just did that. Hi, I'm professional. I just hit my mouth.
And then you're like
onto the
licking
mic.
your teeth the whole time.
Yeah, I've had like stupid things happen. I've like fallen up the stairs in front of a crowd.
The studio's hard.
Nothing embarrasses
The
me.
way we're set up.
It's a weird
If I look to my
layout.
left, look at I'm going to hit.
Yeah.
See, I did it again. I didn't mean to. I hit. I want to see Kevin. If I look there, I could see
That's
you.
so funny. I
just had
thought
to
it
stare at
was
Sam
Kev
all
when
day.
he went to.
But we're in a
Padded.
semicircle configuration.
Which we wanted because we
Yeah.
thought it'd be a good idea.
I think
It's like a little-
rectangle would have been better.
A little banana.
No,
Each have a
Curve.
corner that we
Like
can see
we're at
everyone.
a Thanksgiving Day table.
Yeah, like a table that you could have one in each corner. And, Sam could be in the middle.
Yeah, like
You got a hole in the middle. like a DJ.
That would be awful.
On a swivel
And then
chair?
and then I
We'll
have
just
to
have like
swivel.
the little train. We'll put the lid over your head.
Like arena theater.
Oh, the arena theater. You got to
love
go
the
there.
arena theater.
It spins.
Oh, that would be so trippy.
You'd be dizzy.
The whole show, you
it
just
is-
move slowly
Just
around.
slowly just
Yeah.
rotate while
It
you guys.
revolves.
Your headphones would get tangled so bad.
Yeah. You have to unwrap me by the end of the show.
Well, no, it stops and it goes back the other way.
Just
at
like the rotating
arena.
stage at the rodeo. Just like the rotating
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
at the
that
rodeo.
stops
You can't
and
really
goes back the
tell.
other
thought
way,
of
right?
that makes me so nauseous.
It doesn't go fast. You can't really tell.
No, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the poor woman is pregnant. Don't
How
make
could
her
I?
sick.
And to look at my screens while I'm doing that.
You would be a
Right.
DJ.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Coming up next, we want to hear from you at 833-390-KRB. It's Friday, which means we open up the phone lines to you. It's Open Phone Friday. Tell us what you're looking forward to, what you're doing. Maybe you want to have questions for us.
I mean, there's a topic, something you wanted to
Bring
talk
up.
about.
Hey, the airwaves are yours. 833-390-KRBE. That is 833-390-5723.
Let's talk to you next on The Roula and Ryan Show.
Good morning, everyone.
It's KRBE and more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
All right, my friends, we are going to take your calls at 833-390-KRBE. It is Open Phone Friday. We open the phones to you to kind of give us the scoop on what your weekend's looking like, or if you have any questions or quandaries. We're going to start this off with 10-year-old Abby. Hi, Abby.
Abby.
Hi.
Hey, Abby. How are you?
Good.
Abby, tell us what your big weekend plans are.
I am going to be running the We Are Houston 5K.
Whoa.
Awesome.
What's your first time?
Is that Saturday?
It's my second time.
Second time.
Second time.
Girl.
And that's happening on Saturday, or I know the Chevron Houston Marathon's happening on Sunday. Is that related to those events, or is this something separate?
The one that I'm doing is on Saturday.
Okay, got it. Are you going to run with your whole family, with some friends, by yourself? Who's going to run with you, Abby?
I am running with my school and my mom and my sister.
Oh, have
that's
fun.
awesome.
I understand that. Is it before or after the marathon? You told Ahmad that you're also having surgery?
Yes, I am having my tonsil surgery on Tuesday.
Oh, on Tuesday. Oh, okay.
On Tuesday. Well, I don't want to hold my breath on that one. Might be a little
It'll
dangerous
be
getting to the,
okay.
to the
It's
hospital.
not a big deal. You'll be fine. You get lots of ice cream.
Do you still get ice cream, or has that changed now? I don't know what happens now. You
Yeah,
get your
just-
tonsils out.
Just ask for lots of ice cream.
Abby,
Or ice, or ices. I don't
do
know.
you go home after that, or do you spend the night? Like they used to make you spend the night in the hospital.
I I think I spend the night at the hospital.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, if it snows that day, you'll have a pretty view out your window on Tuesday if it snows.
Yes.
Abby, we are proud of you, honey. Thanks for calling in the show. Thanks for listening to the show, and I hope everything goes great.
Let us know.
And you get all the snacks you want that you're supposed to be eating after tonsils.
Or let your mom talk next week because you.
Yeah, you might want to
tender.
give your voice a rest.
Thanks for calling, Abby. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. So
All right,
sweet.
that's so cute.
Second 5K. She's done more 5Ks than I've done in 20 years.
That's true.
And that's just from the other one to one.
Leah, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Welcome to Open Phone Friday. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
I understand you have a bit of a quandary you would like to share with us.
Yes. So I am the maid of honor for a friend from college. It's just me. There's no other bridesmaids.
Oh, wow.
And she doesn't live here, but she found a wedding dress shop weeks ago that's in LA that she loves, and she wants to go try on dresses there. So a month ago, we bought tickets to go fly to LA, which, by the way, when I offered to go with her to try on dresses in the first place, I thought I was offering to fly to Denver because that's where she lives.
Okay.
But no. Yes.
That's more expensive, too.
Come to find out, yes, it's much more expensive to go to California.
Yeah.
And so flying to
Frontier
LAX
don't go there.
Yeah.
So what's the
and
quandary?
The quandary is the dress shop that she wants to go to now is 5 miles from the Palisades fire. And I have several cousins in California, and they're all talking about how horrible the air quality is.
It is.
And it just seems like very poor taste and almost disrespectful for some reason to keep this trip when it's for such a self-serving reason. She could go to, and don't get me wrong, I understand brides are stressed out, but she could go to any other bridal shop in the country.
But you guys
the one
book
that's
these
right.
tickets. You book these tickets in advance.
Well, and also,
Yes.
I would imagine that the airlines are offering free changes for this particular situation.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. Leah, maybe you could express this to her, and then y'all look into that and see if you can get some kind of...
Are they going this weekend?
Yeah,
Screw
when
them
are you
up.
supposed to go? When are you supposed to go, Leah?
In a week.
Yeah,
Okay.
now's the time to do it because I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
get the
might
changes
want to.
in
As far
now.
as the air quality, you're right about that. My daughter lives about 2 minutes from where the fires are, and she's basically wearing a mask all the time, and she's indoors most of the time. And if you have any kind of allergies or asthma or anything like that, it will wreak havoc.
You're right. It's bad taste. It's like
Poor taste.
It's
Yeah.
people are
Well,
poor timing.
I mean, I know people have to live their lives, and businesses still need to make their money. I mean, the dress shop still has to sell wedding
That's
dresses.
what I was
but,
kind of thinking.
But
if
I
you do.
get your point too. You're like, it's really not the place that we
If
want
it's
to be.
5 miles away,
Hey, we're going to LA. Woohoo!
Is everything
but
done yet? I mean,
Exactly.
If the bride is so set in her ways of that she wants a dress from that store.
Did she find a
Yeah.
specific dress that only that bridal shop in LA has, Leah? She can't find it in Denver. She can't
No.
find it in Houston.
It's the designer. She just likes the
Oh.
style of the designer and decided that she just wants to try on dresses there. I'm like,
Is-
that she didn't even find one specific dress she really likes online that she wants to go try on. She
Oh.
just likes the vibe over there.
When's
And I'm like,
the
this
wedding?
is
I'm curious. When's the wedding?
September.
Oh,
Okay, so
Man.
this isn't
you need it like
mandatory.
5 months.
Just tell
It
her-
is because she doesn't have to
push
do it
it.
right now, but she can push it a couple months.
Yeah.
But usually it's about 5 months
Right,
window
but we've
you want
already
for the dress.
talked about it.
Uh-huh.
She's set. I've
Yeah, I
always
was
already
gonna
talked
say.
about it.
Is she a bridezilla?
She's set. She wants to go. No, she's not. That's what's weird. She's just not. I love her to death, but she lacks a little bit of common sense sometimes.
I hate to say it, but you've got to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
that's going
If
to
you want to
cause.
keep this friendship, absolutely, because I feel like this girl's not budging.
If you can't talk her out of it, you're going to have to go.
Yeah,
if you
so-
want that friendship.
So have
Yes.
you, before you brought it to us, Leah, have you
Sorry,
expressed
Leah.
any of these thoughts to the bride? Because if you haven't, our advice is tell her how you feel about it, air quality, blah, 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 and see what she says. Then if she's adamant, I agree with Eric, you're stuck. But have you expressed this to her at all?
Yes, I did. I told her, well, hey, have you checked on the bridal shop? It seems really close to the fire. I talked to my cousins. They said the air quality is really bad. So, I've brought these to her attention. And originally, her mom was going to come with us. Well, her mom now has pneumonia and can't come. So I was like, oh, my gosh, great. We'll reschedule. And she's like, oh, no, we're still gonna go. My mom still wants us to go.
man.
Okay, so mom has a pneumonia now. She's definitely not thinking straight. But also, tell her that the dress is going to smell like smoke.
Oh my God, that's a good point. It might be true.
Good point.
Might be true.
Yeah, anything you can get there.
Damage.
Wow.
But when she's
That's
so
a great
set,
point.
she's not going to budge.
Well, that might make her budge.
I don't think
Yeah.
It's going to
so.
smell like
Can
smoke,
you please
baby.
keep us updated if you go or not?
Yeah.
You've
Let us
done all
know.
you can do. You expressed your concerns.
Yeah,
you
you
let her
may
know
have
that
to
you
go,
think it's
girl.
in poor taste.
What's her
and
age? How old is your friend?
How old is the bride?
30.
30.
Well, she knows better. I thought maybe
Yeah.
she's like 22 or something.
No, she should know
No.
better.
Okay,
but
Leah,
she
that's
said-
a to be continued.
Let us know.
Happy travels if that's the case for you. Thanks for bringing it to us.
Okay. All right, bye, guys. Thanks,
take
guys.
care.
Take care.
Oh, but she's screwed.
Yep.
She-
I guess we're out
No
of
win
time.
scenario there.
Yeah, let's just go to the news. We're out of time.
KRBE
Sorry, everybody on hold.
KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
How about some good news? Rocky, the canine that unfortunately was shot when the police were looking for that guy connected to the deadly shooting of the Brazoria County deputy. Well, Rocky underwent surgery yesterday at Westbury Animal Clinic and is expected to make a full recovery. One gunshot wound hit the left side of Rocky's nostril, which inhibited his breathing. An entrance and exit wound went right through Rocky's jawline and his shoulders, but it narrowly missed his spine
yeah.
and his vital organs. So Rocky is a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois and is expected to return to work. They say that, look, they spend years training these dogs, and there's so much put into them. So he's going to go back into service.
Now, are they doing that because they spent the money, or are they thinking about the dog? Maybe the dog wants to go back in that world.
I don't know. The dog,
Would you want to go back into that world after you were
That's what
shot
I
in
mean.
the face?
But you know,
No.
It's what the
'cause
dog
it makes
was
it sound
trained
like,
for,
well,
is
we
what he
spent so
knows.
much money, we got to get our money's worth.
It's difficult
It's
to
like
train
the
these
star
dogs.
just put the.
But
Yeah.
that's
Put
what
its
the
life
dog
on its
knows.
line.
That's what the
Yeah.
dog knows, right? It's like talking to our friend Cliff, who's an officer, and he was talking about beagles and how they're so well that their nose. I guess what is it like? We know how much dogs can smell more than
It's like 400 times the
but
strength
beagles are
of
even
smell
more than
that we have.
Of dog breeds, beagles have like the best nose. That's why in the airport you see that the beagles
Well,
are drug
they're
dogs.
hunting dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah. So
It's in
maybe
their
because
genetic makeup.
Rocky's been trained this way, that's just what Rocky knows. That's the dog's job. You know,
Oh, I love beagles so much.
go get you
Well,
one, Kevin.
No, I know.
We're happy that Rocky's going to make
But
a
you're
recovery.
a quirky kind of guy.
I mean, I would like a short, fat dog too, but
With a
little stumpy
quirky
legs.
butt. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
Like
like,
a corgi?
waddles.
yeah, beagles.
Get a Frenchie. Like those French
No, not a
bulldogs.
Frenchie. They're
Frenchies
so
have so many
ugly.
breathing
They
problems.
do. They do. We
They're
have
cute,
we
but-
have one, and he breathes like he sounds like he's snoring at all times. Okay, so Houston area authorities have identified 3 youths accused of entering a Buc-ee's office and stealing the beaver mascot suit, which was worth thousands of dollars. Security footage from Buc-ee's in the Pearland Town Center caught 3 male suspects entering the building back on January 1st. The suspects snatched the head, gloves, shirt, and feet of the costume, valued at over $1,900. Now, the department announced that it had identified the suspects. They were all 3 youths.
Were they
So
3
police-
utes or 2 utes?
How many
What's
youths
a
were there?
ute? What's a
What's a
ute?
ute? That is a My Cousin
Sam's
Vinny
face.
reference. Sam's totally confused.
Yeah.
You ever seen My
What
Cousin
is it?
Vinny?
From My Cousin Vinny.
No.
No, you
The
have to
judge is
watch
like,
it.
excuse me, what's a ute?
He says the 2 utes.
He's from
And
the
he goes,
Two
"What's
Utes,
a
New
ute?"
York.
He's from Jersey.
Well, there were 3
He
utes.
can't say youth. He says ute.
Yeah.
I says water, and how
Two
you say
youths.
you can't say breakfast.
Or hot dog.
I
Button.
worked so hard on that
Yesterday, yeah.
yesterday. Shut
Like,
up, Eric.
Yesterday during her
We don't have
show,
enough time for
she's like,
this.
"Oh, I keep screwing this up. I gotta get this right." Breakfast. How do you
Break
say it?
fast.
No, I say breakfast.
Breakfast.
There's no
don't-
K.
You
I
used
don't
to
say
not
the
say
K.
the
Drop
K at
the
all,
K?
but there I kind of heard. Want to say it again?
Yeah, because I've worked on it. Breakfast.
Yes, breakfast.
But how do you
But
really
I
say
say
it?
breakfast.
Oh, wow. That's like
Ryan,
toddler talk.
that was supposed to be an inner thought there.
You brought it up.
Oh,
Did I bring it up?
wow.
It's like when a little kid
Oh,
says,
yeah, why didn't say this?
Well, Special K, what does
Spaghetti. breakfast
have to do with your
Spaghetti.
prank call? Nothing? Oh, what's your
Spaghetti.
prank call about?
spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
It's T-minus 2 days for TikTok, but don't worry, I have a beautiful alternative.
Uh-oh. The
You're gonna
TikTok
love it. It's
alternative.
beautiful. It's amazing.
a
You're
red
gonna
note?
love it.
You're gonna hear the prank call next on the Roula and Ryan Show.